Hi, and welcome to Safe in the Real World. I'm Ahmed Syed. Today we are going to be talking about the Scaled Agile requirements for a single Agile release train. Sometimes this is referred to as Essential Safe as well. So the first question is, why do we need Scaled Agile requirements? So we have this large vision, these goals that we need to achieve for this Agile release train. But as you know, very frequently, these are going to be too large for it to be consumable. We've all heard the phrase, we can't eat an elephant whole. And so effectively what Scaled Agile requirements help us to do is to chunk this big vision down into something smaller, that's more consumable, that's digestible by the train, by the teams, and by the individuals as well, so we can actually deliver value. Now, the second thing that it helps us to do, it enhances and facilitates clarity, and it does that by having clear acceptance criteria that all of the different multitude of people that are working on that requirement can actually look towards, be they the developers, be they testers, be they any other function, to make sure that they are achieving the outcomes that they wish to achieve. And then finally, one of the things that it really helps with is focus. It helps to focus the individual on the right thing to be working on at the right time, the teams to be working on the right collective group of stories, and the Agile Release Train for the right features. So it's a great tool for enhancing focus. If you can imagine, you've got 100 up to 125 people and they didn't have a mechanism to enhance their focus, it's very easy for a large group of people to have a very scattered and dissipated focus, which means that there's no energy and the chances of achieving our outcome and goals reduce quite substantially. So very important element. So let's have a quick look at the three key requirement constructs that we use in a Scaled Agile framework for a single Agile release train. Okay, so when we're looking at the Essential Safe big picture. So the first construct that you have is known as a program Epoch. Now, this is a large cross-cutting initiative. It provides tangible benefit to the business and or to the end user. And in terms of how long does it take, it can span multiple program increments, and it would be spanning quite potentially quite a large number of teams as well. The next construct that we have is a feature. A feature is a unit of releasable value. You want to get the feature done within what we call a program increment, which is 8 to 12 weeks in duration, and you want the Agile Release Train to be able to get this done. Now, in some situations, a feature can be delivered by a single team where you have cross-functional teams, but you want to make sure that the feature delivers real value. So it's possible that it could span multiple teams as well. Now, a story is basically something that fits within a single iteration. So in Safe, you have a 2 weeks time box. It's got to fit well within that 2 weeks time box. It's not something that can span multiple teams. It has to be done by a single team. And so these are the three different constructs that you have at within Scaled Agile, and those are the constructs that we use to help to articulate what it is we actually want the individuals on the team and the teams on the train to actually do over a period of time. So there you have it, Scaled Agile requirements. I hope you found that useful. Please do remember to sign up to Safe in the Real World at www.sprintzero.com, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.